Hi, welcome to the Chaotic Crafter. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made these easy no-sew fabric carrots. And as a bonus at the end, I will show you how I made this cute but simple succulent and lavender floral arrangement, all from Dollar Tree items. To make my carrots, I used some fabric, a Dollar Tree onion grass pick, some polyfill, twine, scissors, a hot glue gun and glue, and a wooden skewer. To start, I took a 12-inch square of fabric, folded it in half, corner to corner, then cut down the fold, creating 2 triangles. Now taking one of the triangles, I will be taking one of the shorter sides and folding it over onto the longer side, hot gluing along the seam, basically creating a smaller triangle. Now I'm working with a piece of fabric that's the same on both sides. If you're working with a piece of fabric that has a pattern on one side and not the other, you'll want to be gluing the right side or the pattern side together at this point. Once I have the seam completely glued, I'm going to be flipping the whole thing inside out. To help push the point of the carrot down, I'm going to be using a skewer. At this point, you can see that there's some excess fabric at the top, so I'm going to use my scissors and just cut straight across. Now I'm going to take some polyfill. I got mine out of an old throw pillow that I'm no longer using, and I'm going to stuff that carrot. I'm also going to use that skewer to get the stuffing down into the tip of the carrot. Once I have my carrot fully stuffed, I'm going to move on to making the carrot top. I will be using this Dollar Tree onion grass pick to make my carrot top. First, I'll remove all the flowers and the little toppers so that I can get to the actual individual groupings of onion grass. The onion grass is too long for a topper for my carrots, and rather than waste the excess that I'm cutting off, I'm actually going to show you how I make 2 toppers out of 1 grouping of onion grass. I start by hot gluing all the ends together, then I tie it off with twine, and then go back and add a little bit more hot glue. Now that I've got the end hopefully secured well, I'm going to take a long piece of twine and I'm going to tie it off right in the middle of my group of onion grass, tie a knot in it, then I will wrap the excess twine around the stems, tie that off again, creating a second base. Taking my scissors, I'm going to cut the lemongrass directly below the twine I just tied on. And then using my hot glue gun, I will be adding a lot of hot glue under and around the twine to keep all those little stems in place. Taking the carrot top I want to use for this particular carrot, I now need to fluff it to make it look a little bit better. To do that, I am going to be using my thumbnail and running it along the individual stems, kind of like you would with ribbon, to give it a little bit of a curl. You can use scissors as well. I just like using my thumbnail because I feel it gives me a little bit more control. I'm just going to continue working around and throughout the leaves until I get the overall look I like. I'm going to be using twine to attach the carrot top to the carrot. So I'm going to cut a long piece of twine. Then I'm going to push the stuffing down into the carrot and gather the fabric at the top. Then I will be putting the carrot top in, taking the piece of twine, tying it around the top, knotting it. Once I've got it knotted really well, then I'm going to take the excess twine and wrap it around the top of the carrot. Now on this particular carrot, I'm going to use the twine to completely cover all the fabric between the carrot and the carrot top. You can also leave a little bit of fabric sticking out the top. It looks just as cute, just in a little bit of a different way. Once I've got all the twine wrapped up, I'm going to go ahead and knot that off really well and cut off any excess. Once that top's attached, I'm going to use my fingers to fluff the polyfill and shape the carrot up. The pattern carrot here, I used the second part of the onion grass to form the top. And then on this carrot here, you can see where I left the fabric sticking out the top. Moving on, I'm going to show you how I made this Dollar Tree Succulent and Lavender floral arrangement. To make the floral arrangement, I will be using a Dollar Tree potted succulent, a Dollar Tree lavender pick, a Dollar Tree square candle holder, some Dollar Tree excelsior, some Dollar Tree floral foam, twine, scissors, craft knife, and hot glue gun and glue. I picked this particular succulent because I really liked the colors on it and they coordinated perfectly with the lavender. I cut a piece of floral foam to just smaller than the size of the candle holder, leaving enough space between the walls of the candle holder and the floral foam for the filler. And then taking the excelsior, I wrapped the bottom and the sides of the floral foam and placed the whole thing into the candle holder, making sure that the floral foam was completely hidden by the filler. I removed the succulent from the little plastic pot it comes in. I ended up re-gluing the stake because it was a little loose on mine. I then stuck it in the floral foam towards the front, leaving a little room at the back for the lavender. I cut the lavender into 4 individual sprigs and then arranged them behind the succulent in the floral foam. I then went back with a little more excelsior and filled in any gaps towards the top of the container. To give the candle holder, now turned flower pot, a little more of a finished look, I decided to wrap it in twine. Leaving a tail on the twine, I started by gluing the twine to the front of the flower pot and then continued to wrap the twine around until I got the thickness that I liked. I then glued the other end on, cut it off, and tied a shoestring bow. Thank you for joining me here at The Chaotic Crafter. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment down below. If you'd like to see more videos by me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.